Alright, so today's leg day. Gonna do one more of these Tom Platz leg days, and yeah. So at first I was gonna do my normal, or I say my normal, but the last 3 leg days have all been, or not the last 3 leg days, but last 3 quad bias leg days, or what would have been a quad bias leg day. Last 3 Wednesdays, let's just word it like that. Last 3 Wednesdays have all been Tom Platz leg days for one reason or another. But the reason for this one is because this week is the last week of the bulk. This week is the last week of the bulk, so you know, go out with a bang if you get what I'm saying there. But yeah, so kind of feeling, I don't know if tired is the best word for it, because I'm not like sleepy tired. It's more of like energy tired, I guess. I don't really know how to word that, but anyway, I'm not where I should be. Let's just put it like that, as far as like a mental space goes. So, or like focus space goes. So, anyway, but I'm gonna do some warm-up sets and see where we go from there. And yeah, so it's last quad bias leg day before start of prep, and yeah, but once prep starts, we'll be seeing like the revert back to the quad bias leg day version that I would have been doing this entire time, or at least most of this entire time, had I not started, you know, trying to do Tom Platz leg days 3 Wednesdays in a row. But anyway. I'm gonna keep my words to myself, not something. Anyway. Anyway. Let me put this back on. That didn't. Anyway. Alright. Fatigue, bro. Fatigue. Anyway. So, yeah, last Tom Platz leg day. Ready to give it hell. That's about all I have to say. So, but yeah, not just start of prep, but prep in general should be interesting. So, I'm ready for it. Honestly, I keep getting told that, like, really all I have to, because of like how lean I am, all I have to do is drop water, but we'll see. I want to see how much I can push it. So, I mean, it's my first competition, so I'm not gonna like, you know, push it so far that it's like, you know, like as if I'm trying to compete in the Olympia. But I mean, for this prep, not like future preps. So future preps are a different story. But you know, there's levels to this, literally. I'm not saying it's like the joke line. I'm saying, you know, it's like there's levels to this. So do this first show and see what happens. Really, it's really how this is gonna go, at least for me. So anyway, before my warm-up, well, before my muscles get cold, warmed up and whatnot, I've been warmed up. I decided to do some quick ankle mobility stuff, which I've actually never done before. I was considering like maybe putting it in I still need to do that warm-up vid, or videos, I guess. Still need to do that. Do those warm-up videos. So anyway, but yeah, I did some quick ankle mobility work just because when I was squatting, I wasn't feeling it like as much in my quads, and I wasn't really like able to be, I guess, as forward as I wanted to. So what I did was just a couple rotations, some like flex and point stuff, you know, really just like moving the ankle around, seeing where I can like, you know, getting it warm so that way I can like kind of press into it a little bit further and put like more of my weight against, you know, the ball of my foot. And because, so doing that, you know, it's gonna put, if I put more of the weight on the ball of my foot, it's gonna put more tension and pressure against my quads, which means more quad activation, if that makes sense. So, you know, takes out a little bit more of the hamstrings and the butt. So basically all I have to say, targets what I want to target. Now I'm not like leaning forward to the point like I'm gonna fall forward. I'm like rather than squatting how I guess I would normally do it, it's like, and you kind of collapse, like, I mean, you don't like literally want to collapse because you get injured, literally. Then you start, you know, lifting with your spine, which is just retarded, but anyway. So, like, ideally, I want to be squatting as close to, like, you know, straight as I want to. Basically how the Chinese powerlifters do it. Those guys are, I don't know how they do that, but it's crazy. I'm trying to be more like them. And I mean, you look at them, their quads are crazy. You'll wonder why. Anyway, no, it's not just because of squats. There's obviously more that they do than just squats. So, but they still squat. So, anyway. But yeah, basically, the way I'm trying to squat biases more the quads. So, yeah. Anyway, I kind of like went in a circle and repeated shit, but anyway. Let's go ahead and get started before, I don't even know what happens. Before the pre gets out of my system or something, I don't know. Anyway, I think that's all I have to say. Oh, I mean, you're gonna see that video first, depending on, well, if you watch this one first, then you want to see yesterday's video first. But anyway, I'm gonna get yesterday's video out sometime tonight. So, like when I get back home, basically. And yeah. So, alright, I think that's everything I wanted to say. So, let's go ahead and get started with this first warm-up set and move on from there. Go crazy and lock in sometime through the warm-up sets. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so two things happened. One, I changed the leg day. I changed what I was doing like after the second set of hack squats. Yeah, I changed what I was doing after the second set of hack squats. It's just, even before I think I already mentioned it, but even before I got here, like, I've just been feeling like just low energy. I don't know how else to describe it other than like down. So, I mean, really the only other thing that comes close to that is like low energy. So again, I mean, I don't really know how else to describe it other than that. But anyway, so, and then, got here, did my intro, whatever. Literally every single set of squats felt like horrible. This workout has probably been like like the worst workout lift I've had by, actually no, I want to say, okay, that just looks stupid. Never mind. Never mind. There was one where I had the flu. That was the worst. I tried to do a lift. I was like, nope, never mind. Anyway, that was the worst. But this is like second worst workout I've ever had. I don't know what the hell has been up with today, but like everything was shit, from the squats to the half squats to the leg extensions, and then to, oh, I did another set of what do you call it? Not seated leg curl, kneeling leg curl, kneeling hamstring curls. I did a second set, and then came over here. And yes, I'm sunburnt as shit. I was putting new brake pads on the truck, or on my truck, and yeah, so that's where the sunburn came from. Anyway, so anyway, yeah, I just, because literally nothing felt good, that's why I decided to call it early. But you might have noticed that, you know, I switched up what I was doing. I only did 3 sets of hack squat, and then did, or well, I mean, I still went to leg extension after, so, But, I mean, then I did kneeling leg curl instead of lying. Under a normal circumstance, it would have been seated, but seated leg curl, seated hamstring curl was taken. So, anyway, but what I did, or what I decided, was to stop doing top lax leg day and switch to my normal, what I would have been doing, quad bis leg day. So I started doing that instead, which is where the only 3 sets of hack squats came in. And then the 2 or 3 sets of leg extensions, and then I mean, I only did 2, but I think I was supposed to do 3 or something, and then I had like 2 more things after that. I was like, bro. So, but yeah, I mean, this entire time, I mean, today it was just like kind of one thing after the other. Like, before I even got here, feeling, I don't want to say like crap, because I like didn't feel sick or anything. So I don't know what that was about. But so that, get here, go through my warm-up sets, and then do my squats, my warm-up sets, my ramp-up sets, whatever you want to call them. Those were feeling like I was feeling the weight. Let's just put it like that. I was failing the actual working sets of 225. I was failing those where I don't even know why. Like, it wasn't because my legs reached failure, I can tell you that. It was, I don't even know. Like, I genuinely don't know why I failed those, or stopped those sets. Well, I mean, the first one I stopped because I was like, dude, what the hell is like going on? That was why I stopped the first one. But the second and third one that I tried to take to wherever I went with them, I don't know. I'm not sure what happened. So I was just like, you know what? I'll just take it out on the hack squat, which, you know, I mean, I did my reps, but yeah, it just, nah. That felt like crap too. I mean, even though I went heavier today, which was like, I mean, I guess kind of cool. So tells me the bulk is working. I mean, not even to like, I didn't just jump from like a 10, jump from a 45 to like 45 and a 10. I jumped to 45 and 25, which is like crazy. So, and I had full intention of doing like 5 sets, and I was just like, you know what, if this is how, you know, first set, second set, third set is gonna feel, I'm like, okay. Then I was like, alright, I'm just gonna switch to my other leg day. So, that's what I did. Then I also decided to not do, because I've been wanting to do leg extensions on my quad bias leg day. So I had 2 spots that I could have done them in, and the 2 spots were both like leg press, but one is like both legs, one is not. So one's like, you know, one's single leg, one's not. But the single leg comes at the end of the workout. So, and before I was trying to quad bias that single leg, but for some reason it dawned on me today that that's actually supposed to be more like a mix of the two, of like quad and hamstring, because it comes after the seated leg curls. So I was like, oh, it's probably supposed to target the hamstring too and not just be like all quad. So now here's the thing though, of like why I didn't just throw leg extensions on the single leg. And that's because on one specific machine I can bias single leg. It's the one that I normally use. I say it's the one I normally use, but it's like the stack loaded one. So if you don't know what stack loaded means, basically the same, like the weights on a cable pulley, how you like select them, right? You know, use a pin or a like you switch the weights on and off depending on what kind of like brand or machine you have. That's what I mean by stack loaded. So any machines that have like a stack of weights, that's what I'm talking about. So that like stack loaded one that I use for my calf raises, and the one that I warm up on. So where was I going with that? Oh, yeah. So whenever I warm up, I do single leg leg press, but I mean obviously with a very light weight. But even in the times I've gone heavy before, if I position my foot like, I mean not just right, there are a couple of places where I can like hit my hamstring pretty good or target my hamstring pretty well. There are a couple of places, yeah, just said that. So that's why I'm like, I want to keep that in, because I can, you know, I can target my hamstring pretty good. So, yeah. But I don't know. I did 2 double leg extensions, so normal leg extensions. I don't know. I mean, then again, everything today has felt shit, but I mean, I was gonna say like, I didn't really like it, so I might I just might change that back to leg press, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Because on the hamstring oh shit, my camera's gonna die soon. Alright, I'm gonna make this quick. On the hamstring bias leg day, I do well, yeah, I do single leg. And the reason I kept that single leg though, instead of like doing single leg today, is because with like the quad bias leg day, my quad's already pretty tired. So it's just like, you know, double leg, you can kind of throw weight around, really get like tension and blood flowing in the muscle. With like single leg, it's more, I mean, you can make double leg targeted too. Like you can, you know, do it with intention, but I like doing that with single leg better, because then, you know, that's where, I mean, really just with single anything, that's where you can work out like, you know, off balances or like strength, you know, one side stronger than the other or whatever. So I like to do that like with intention and like, I guess targeted intention. I don't know what else to say there, but anyway, yeah. So, yeah, kind of sucks that today was, I mean, I don't know how else to say it, but total shit. So, next leg day, Saturday, or wait, damn it, I'm going somewhere. I don't know how late or early I'll be back here, so there's a chance that Saturday might be a rest day. Anyway, all I have to say, next leg day, I'm gonna come back with a vengeance. So I will see you then.